Welcome to this week's edition of Ask WWN. This is episode number 22 that is, in our podcast series. First off, we would like to welcome every single person here to go to worldwrestlingnews.com right now. Just go there, worldwrestlingnews.com, and we are going to tell you that you can listen to these podcasts free of charge and download them free of charge at worldwrestlingnews.com. You know, we have received so many questions. So many. Can we listen to these? Can we download them? Yes, you can. You can download them. They will be updated quite regularly. As a fact, as soon as we get them up, they're already going to be on our site available for listening and download. But if you do have a Spreaker web radio account, please hit follow. And you can follow us, take our RSS feed, you can do all that, and you can get the latest episode just a few minutes early. Sometimes when we're delayed, you can get them days or weeks early. I know. It is crazy. But you can do it. You can. And that is just some of the great things that we offer you at worldwrestlingnews.com. First off, we're going to begin with our questions now. Our first question: was Damien Sandow supposed to cash in at WWE Battleground with the amount of times they mentioned his injury? Well, there were not plans for Damien Sandow to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase at WWE Battleground. The mentions were kayfabe in nature, but clearly the company wants fans to realize that Sandow is packing a title shot. I know I've mentioned this before, but I absolutely hate how Sandow has been booked since winning the briefcase, and in complete disagreement with the amount of jobs that he's done. Also, it's worth noting that his knee injury from Battleground kickoff was kayfabe and not legitimate. How does WWE keep giving Alberto Del Rio opportunity after opportunity as World Heavyweight Champion? I know he's a good technical wrestler, but his personality is very bland, and his crowd reactions received are very atrocious. Well, you know, WWE sees Alberto Del Rio as a main event talent that helps them carry the Latino fan base. I'm not the biggest fan of Alberto Del Rio, but I don't have a problem with him working in the top of the card. His in-ring work isn't great, but he keeps it simple and doesn't try to do too much. Our next question: so Big Show knocks out 2 referees, Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, and the match is over? I find it funny they can find a small clan of referees for any segment, but they pull that with the main event of a pay-per-view. What is WWE's logic in doing this? You know, I've said this on previous editions of Ask WWN recently, that WWE did this to try and build a road from Battleground to Hell in a Cell. I agree, it wasn't good to have 2 pay-per-views in 1 month. I, for one, didn't even bother watching WWE Battleground. I didn't bother ordering it or nothing. For that exact reason. WWE, don't do it again. Don't have Battleground or Hell in a Cell in the same month. But if you must, have the pay-per-view called Battleground. Don't have it be Hell in a Cell, because Battleground, you could have so many more options with that. You could have cages, you could have war games, you could have so much with Battleground. So much. Our last question: do you think WWE is utilizing John Cena's absence well in developing new main event talent? Well, you know, there's no question that WWE misses John Cena right now. You know, just take a look at ratings. They have lost so much in ratings. But, you know, the company, give credit to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has stepped up to the plate. He is really, in my opinion, one of the best superstars right now with John Cena gone. And he really is filling that void. For me, anyway. He's filling that void. Because Daniel Bryan is doing a great job. He's doing better than what anyone probably could have asked of him. That's how great he's doing. Well, thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Ask WWN. I am Michael Burgess, signing off.